Alrighty guys, just wanted to make a quick video on a couple new trucks that I got. Saved this one from the junkyard. This is a 1978 Ford Bronco. It's got the 351M with a 4-speed manual transmission. The story with this one is the guy had it in high school, drove it all the time, just was his first truck, had a lot of fun with it, and it's been sitting on the side of his house for a very long time. I think it was parked in 2004, and basically it was time to let it go. So I was lucky to get my hands on it. At this time it does not run. He said the motor's locked up from sitting. Well, you can tell you got some mouse nests and stuff on it. Nothing like a little bit of pine cones, and you can definitely tell it's been sitting for a while. Basically just got this thing back to the house. I started by charging the battery up a little bit, seeing if it would even crank over. Sounds like I got some bad connections on the starter relay, so I'm just going to put a new starter relay in it and some new connections. Looks like I replaced the battery cable already. I'll leave those alone, but we'll just start with the starter relay, starter solenoid, whatever. Start fresh there. It's got a new starter in it already, at least when it was parked, and so we'll see how that works out. Maybe I'll be able to get it running and maybe moving. Definitely isn't the cleanest Bronco in the world, hence the rust hole right here. It's pretty much gone body-wise. The whole floor is shot until you tried to put some metal in there to do something, but definitely it'd probably just be better off to find a new body for this one. But the drivetrain, axles, all that stuff was worth what I paid for it. Even this giant TV that's gonna end up in the dumpster. But looks like got a new dash pad on there, new front windshield, looks like a safe light replacement window. The topper itself's in great shape, has all the other glass in there. So I mean, it's got some good usable parts. I thought the tailgate's pretty rough, but other than that, there's a good usable parts on this thing. But I'll go over and show you guys the other truck I picked up. So I got this one for 500 bucks. That's definitely worth the money. Definitely has a lot of parts left on that one. Here's my other 78 F250, and here's my 79 F250 that I picked up. This one, the story with this one is the guy was building it to be a mud truck and lost interest and motivation to get it done. It's got 38-inch super swampers on it. It also has a 351M in the 4-speed. It looks like it's lifted, but this is how he did it. He just put a piece of square tubing in there, and just on the front side, not even on the back side. And that's where he got the lift, quote unquote lift. But get over to this other side really quick. Here's one of the main problems with the way he lifted it. The steering's all messed up. So when you actually lift, these trucks comes with the front springs. Then there's a space or block that goes in between the pitman arm, or excuse me, the idler arm and the steering knuckle, and that'll help with this angle. And basically when you go to turn this thing, it hits the leaf spring and it binds really bad, and it's just not a good time. But that's you know, $40 spacer block, and I'll probably end up putting the new springs in that truck and putting the old lift springs out of that into here to try and help it a little bit. Well, I don't know, we'll see how long it goes, but a few things there. It doesn't have any shocks in it because it didn't have any lift shocks, of course, so just ended up taking those out. Let's see here. For the main part, the cab structure's in pretty good shape. Usually these are rotting out. Cab corner, the best of this side's pretty shot, but yeah, these are always shot. This is actually in decent shape. It's not all rotted out. The doors, I've seen worse doors out there. shuts pretty good. Floor is actually pretty solid in this one. Looks like the Dana 60 rear and the high pinion 44 in the front. NP205 T-case. So definitely good usable parts on this one too. The main reason why I bought this one was to use the front axle and put it in my 78, because someone swapped a early, like a 73 Dana 44 into that truck, and the lockout hubs and the spindles got ate up when the bearings failed, and it's hard to find new parts for that thing. So I bought the truck, bought this one for $1,300, came with a bunch of parts, good drivetrain, it runs and drives, just needs a clutch. But that was the plan for it, of course, but not really sure what I'm going to do with it now. I don't really want to tear it apart because it's, you know, could be a fun mud truck or whatever, but open this side up really quick. Actually, this side's in good shape too. This cab corner ain't all ate up. So I think it's got a good cab on it. Needs some work, but for a Michigan truck, it's not that bad. Yeah, that wasn't replaced. Oh, it might have been. Looks like I got some new seam sealer in there, so somebody must have did that a while back, but it's not all rotten out. Need a new patch here for the cab mount, but they can sell a replacement panel for that. Definitely good parts. New starter. Got long tube headers on it. Probably junk Flowtech ones, but good usable stuff there. Take a look at all the other parts it came with. So, came with a 76 style grill. That grill's actually in really great shape. I'm actually happy with that. Came with a couple sets. It came with 2 lefts and 1 right rust-free fender. Another grill. That one's got some dents in it. Perfect tailgate, and I mean no dents. All the linkage works. It's fantastic. That tailgate itself's worth some money. And all the chrome trim that you could get on these trucks. Like every chrome piece besides... Now let's go over here really quick. It has every chrome piece except for the piece that mounts right here. But it has all the other pieces, so that's pretty cool. So once I actually get the body work done on that truck, I'll have all the chrome pieces to put back on it and make it look way better. So, but yeah, I figured I'd show you guys a couple of things I've been doing around here. Hopefully I'll be able to pick up another parts truck, and maybe we'll see what we could do. Hopefully I get that Bronco going and get a game plan for that 79 F250. But yeah, I guess we'll see you guys in the next video, and enjoy.